holding a gun. Standard yung lens ko ginagamit. Lahat 150mm. Siya na ba yan? Right? In between the... Okay.
Sinabi niya all throughout.
Really?
Oh, baka hindi ka dumating doon. Baka late ka. Baka ganito. Baka hindi mo na naman makuha ang auto. Don't tell me in your old age. No? And she lost her walkiness. And his grandmother sings every afternoon. I'll tell you after.
Well, how do you identify yourself primarily? Are you a poet? Are you a film? What is your...
I'm always primarily a poet and playwright. That's the first two.
Okay.
The third came much later, wherein I organized a film center because very early I already have a passion for film.
What is the most important thing, let's say, you've learned about what you do? About people, about your life, about life in general?
Emotionally, I'm very, very self-contained. I'm very stoic. I can maintain myself whether I am in Paris with all those French. I survive. I'm not easily intimidated. See you, the car. I told you so much.
Yeah, and you will tell me more.
Something to be not tell you much.
I see. I see. Very nice.
Always had this feeling I had to come back. And then, when my husband died, I had 3 very young children. And I could have stayed on in the UN because I had a good job there. But how to take care of these 3 kids?
Are any of them, did they enter public service?
Well, my son, my oldest, was in politics.
So what keeps you busy? What, of all the things, all the present positions you hold?
Oh, I'm just an NGO now because
Okay.
I resigned all my government positions.
Good afternoon po. Ako po yung photographer. It's such an honor for me to meet you.
My pleasure.
Yes, isn't it? You are such an inspiration to us.
Very humble lang po. I would like to be
And your devotion to your career, to healthcare, is quite.
And you know, I was just doing my work
Yes.
as I should.
What in your experience has been the most important lesson you've learned?
Well, it's a great pleasure to be able to teach without worrying about expenditures.
That's it. We're finished. Finished.
Coming at this particular time in our history where there's so much political turmoil, where young people don't know anymore who they can look up to. We want to have role models to show them.
Filipino women are by nature such. Well, preliminary to this awarding that you're giving me, I had already an unexpected award.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Please break my punch. I don't know yet.
Okay.
Okay lang. Let me just...
Gusto ko smile.
You're always beaming smile. Every time I see you, newspaper or always. Diba?
That's my character. I'm just shooting you already.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. But it's alright. It's very informal. in all the years you've had your baby national bookstore, what have you learned in terms of your dealing with people, or in terms of...
Yeah, not only to be humble, you must know how to get along with them. And you have to, you know, as an entrepreneur, you have to be a little risk taker.
I think a big risk taker.
No. Una, little muna. Kasi pag nalugi ka, at least paliit ka lang. Huwag mo nang malaki. Then you grow, you make it bigger if it's successful na.
How many grandchildren do you have?
9. Youngest is 18. Music ang kinukuha sa UP. Sabi ko, music, walang pera dyan.
Well, he'll find his way in the world.
Oo. Pero he likes it eh.
I was a doctor in PGH. And then I realized I was not happy.
Oh.
And then when that happened, well, my father died. And on his deathbed, my father told me, I know you're unhappy. You can do whatever you want.
Oh, how nice.
So he freed me from the burden of doing something I don't like to do. So it's very, very, very generous of him to do that.
And
That's my mother.
Yeah.
I included her.
Is Heidi your here?
There. We photographed her last week as BCGG chair. And in fact, she said, this government is trying to kill me. We are making a mock-up. A little book for us. I feel this is what their personalities are most like. I'm picking my favorites, which aren't necessarily their favorites.
So, this is the first formal pre-prod,
Yes.
no? On the show entitled Filipinas 2006. Just clear it now, is it really Filipinas 2006 or Filipinas? Kasi like in the invitation here, it says Filipinas.
I think better Filipinas.
Because if it's just Filipinas, it's sort of...
Broad.
But if you give a date, whether it's 1925 or 2005 or 1997 or...
Or that's another.
Filipinas as a country, but it can refer to Philippine women, Filipinos,
yes.
and to
The
Filipinas, the country.
Yeah.
Putting in the year, medyo spoils the fun.
Yeah. So that's why I wanted without the
date.
Okay, so
Sige.
So
just
Filipinas.
Yeah.
how did you
Kasi I want the break, a restaurant, and the break, hotel, and finish the show. Because I walked into this space and just looked at this side and just walked out. What's the video? This one. Could you do the motions when looking at me?
No, it doesn't look at the camera.
It has to be
Always at the
always
fingers.
at the fingers.
Downcast eyes all the time, no smiling.
Your shoulders towards me. There, very good.
Pero I look at the
Now
light.
you look at me. You look at the lens. Very nice. Maybe need you to. It's interesting you identify yourself as a politician.
I had no plans about getting into politics. But when I graduated and I came to Bali, they were looking for a lady candidate because Carmen Planas was I was campaigning in Ilocano and I had to learn the Ilocano because I know conversational Ilocano, not Ilocano for speeches.
I see.
Can you read it? I was in sports. I was a champion in tennis. I was in golf. This is nice because we are both.
This is the best picture. We have so many pictures together. Bahay namin na punong-puno.
So the two of you have been friends for all your lives?
Almost.
Is that a good thing?
Well, it happens we are thrown into the same class from elementary.
It's a special kind of material for photography. It reflects the light.
Where were you born, Lani? Ay, hindi yan. Bilis, you cannot hear me.
Because you're all very special. So you all takes as much film as possible. So this is the first proof. Usually we have to come up with at least 4 before they're perfect. So we're just now looking at content, but not critical. So, Feather Mundo, share cover girl. I guess I'm just looking for consistency in printing. Like, I think this is very good.
Yes. This one I find that I think can go darker. This is okay. Good.
You think? I think it's okay. When you look at each picture, where does your eye go?
So for me, from afar, the shapes agad.
The shape.
Because of the white.
For example, with her, it's her eyes.
Yes.
With her, it's her hands.
Yes.
This one also is her hands.
Oh, yeah.
It's her hands and her, the gesture of her.
Yeah. Ito,
Yes, also
para
the
talagang
same.
teacher siya or something, no?
This one, it's her eyes. I want people.
Super brightness of face. And because I think it's also because of her outfit, no?
She's very small.
Oo nga.
But she has such a big. She stands so straight,
Oo, I
diba?
na-fill up na yung bahay.
Yeah.
I don't even need to know who they are. Parang the little gestures, parang the way they look at you,
Yeah.
the way they present themselves,
Yeah.
parang speak so. But there is power in everything. I think there is strength in the women.
I mean, they look dignified and all of these wonderful things, but they don't look.
Flawless.
Yes. They're very real.
Yeah.
Very honest.
For you to stand there and
Yeah.
just look at them, bigger than life.
I'm so excited about this. See, for these women, so many of them are unknown. They've done so much, but
Oo nga.
nobody knows who they are.
Oo.
This evening, we would like to open this show with a traditional chant that goes to the heart of paying homage to the deep spirituality of the Filipino. reason to come home to the Philippines. We almost lost her to New York. And when she conceptualized this idea of showcasing 30 women whom she considers role models and whom all of us should consider as outstanding women in their own right, it was reason enough. She had 30 good reasons to come home.
Thank you. I feel like I just won an Academy Award. I'm dedicating the show to my father, Luis Chito Lorenzo, who was the conduit for my love for photography. He is no longer here, but I feel him with me every day. And second, I would like to thank all of you for saying yes. For the audience's benefit, not everybody said yes. But those of you who did, I applaud you and I want to be like you. Okay, so thank you, thank you.
It is my pleasure to introduce Virginia R. Moreno, poet, playwright, filmmaker. Nena de Rosario Villanueva, world-renowned pianist. Anita Sidron Reyna, award-winning and highly acclaimed actress, director, and producer. Fe del Mundo, renowned and distinguished physician.
Maganda ho ang quotation ninyo. I was only doing my job. Congratulations po. Thank you.
Honorata Munoz, dedicated teacher. Leticia Ramos Shahani, educator, diplomat, and senator. Santa Nina Pilar Rasul, educator and senator. Virginia Oteza de Guia, first Filipino woman mayor of the Philippines. Maria Isabel Ombin, prominent activist for affirmative action. Eva Fidela Maamo, nun and medical doctor.
Madre na doktora. Bihira yun.
Hilda Cordero Fernando, lover and promoter of Pinoy. Alice P. Lorenzo, mother of Isa Lorenzo. Helena Z. Benitez, senator, diplomat, and educator. Leonora P. San Agustin, teacher for 45 years and indefatigable community service worker of Baguio City.
Very nice, very nice. I like to tell Lisa.
Indeed, these are 30 women who are 30 good reasons to love this country.
Amazing grace has moved the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How rapture through many dangerous storms and snares. I have already come. Disgrace has brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. The Lord has promised good to me. His